Hi, boys and girls, and welcome to Pajama Prayers. It's so nice to have you. I hope you've invited Mom and Dad to watch with you this evening. And I hope this week you also remembered to invite a friend. Tell a friend about us to join us on Saturday evenings at 7 o'clock. We have a great devotion planned for tonight. It's the last one in our Back to School series. So in our series, we have talked about anxiousness, anxiety, fear, first day jitters of going back to school. We also talked about making friends, how to choose a good friend, how to make friends. We talked about how to be a good friend. And then the last devotional, we talked about bullying. And that's a very important topic. If you didn't see that, you need to go back and watch that. It's posted online and you can see that on Facebook. Tonight, our topic is how to let your light shine for Jesus so that others will see Jesus in you and they'll come to know Him. They'll want to know His love because your actions show His love. But we'll talk more about that later in the show. Before we get to that, we're doing our Hidden Pictures puzzle, and tonight it's about zip lining. Have you ever been zip lining, boys and girls? Okay, I have to tell you a fun story. 2 years ago, when I was on vacation, I decided that it might be fun to zip line. Now, boys and girls, you have to know, I am not a fan of heights. When I get up really high, not so much a fan of that. And when I got to the zip line site and I got up on the platform and looked down, it was, to say the least, extremely high. And it was all that I could do to let myself go and take that leap off the edge of the platform to slide down the zip line. And while I was doing this, Mr. Hawkins decided that he should video. So what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to let you see the video that he made of me zip lining. And then we're going to just go straight into the Hidden Pictures puzzle. I hope you enjoy.
Especially if you wouldn't want it snatched down.
Say hi to the kids.
Hi kids, this is not a good idea.
They're gonna be jealous. Is it as bad as you thought or not?
I try not to think about it.
Come go upside down, baby.
There you go.
Can you find a scarf? Where is the slice of pizza? Can you find an ice skate? Can you find the fish? Where is the slice of watermelon? What about a mitten? Do you see an envelope? Can you find the paperclip? Where is the sock? Do you see a spoon? Can you find the comb? What about a paintbrush? Can you find a baseball bat? Do you see a wishbone? Great job!
Well, I hope you did have fun playing that. I hope you enjoyed the little video that Mr. Hawkins shot of me ziplining. It did end up being fun, boys and girls. But let's move on to our topic tonight. Our topic tonight being letting your light shine in school, or wherever you go for that matter. So I was trying to think of a good story, just the right story for tonight, and I was going through my books, and I think I have found just the one. The name of the story is Maybe God is Like That Too. And boys and girls, pay close attention because all through the story, it gives us some really good ideas about how to let our light shine, what our actions should look like as followers of Christ. So I want you to pay close attention while I read to you, Maybe God is Like That Too. Enjoy. Maybe God is Like That Too, by Jennifer Grant. I live in the city where the sidewalks and the subway cars and buildings and buses are packed with people. But I've never seen God before. Grandma, does God live in the city? I asked one morning at breakfast. Yes, God is here, she says. You just need to know where to look. Whenever you see love, joy, and peace, God is there, she says, stirring her tea. And whenever there's patience, kindness, and goodness, God is there too. When you see faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control, that's God's Spirit at work. On the way to school, I'm on the lookout. I see a bus full of tourists, and the streets are filled with yellow taxis. I spy a man sweeping a stoop, and Grandma and I laugh when we see a tiny dog wearing a fluffy purple sweater. At school, Grandma hands me my lunch and hugs me close before she says goodbye. That's what love looks like to me. Maybe God is like that too. On the swings, I pump my feet so hard I see over the wall into the alley, and my friends shout, "Higher! Higher!" as my feet fly way up into the sky. That's what joy looks like to me. Maybe that's what God is like too. Outside, car horns blast and sirens scream, but my classroom is quiet and calm. That's what peace looks like to me. Maybe God is like that too. I try to tie my shoes, but the laces tangle around my finger. My teacher sits down beside me and shows me how to tie them. That's what patience looks like to me. Maybe God is like that too. On the way home, I see a doorman wearing a red cape and a hat with a shiny brim. He's holding the door for a man using a wheelchair. The man moves very slowly, and the doorman chats with him and smiles. That's what kindness looks like to me. Maybe God is like that too. While I'm setting the table for dinner, there's a knock at the door. It's our neighbor from downstairs bringing us a loaf of bread. It's golden brown and warm and wrapped in a thin white towel. That's what goodness looks like to me. Maybe God is like that too. After dinner, I work on my homework while Grandma stands at the kitchen sink washing dishes and humming to herself, just like she does every single night. That's what faithfulness looks like to me. And maybe God is like that too. At bedtime, Grandma sits at the edge of my bed singing a lullaby and stroking my head. She tucks my blankets up close around me. That is what gentleness looks like to me. And maybe God is like that too. I lie in bed watching the curtains flutter. I want to talk about the dog we saw today and how high I can swing, but Grandma says that once I'm tucked in, I have to stay in bed until morning. So I close my eyes and I try to fall asleep. That's what self-control looks like to me. Maybe God is like that too. I saw God over and over again today, wherever I saw love, joy, and peace, and wherever there was patience, kindness, and goodness. When I saw faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control, I saw God's Spirit at work. I don't see God the way I see my friends or the streetlights or the river, but I see signs of God's Spirit all around me right here in the city. I know what God is like. Maybe I can be like that too. The fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Galatians 5:22 and 23. The end. Were you paying close attention and getting some really good ideas about how you can let your light shine? I hope you did. The book was full of good ideas. And you know, speaking of a book having good ideas, the Bible is filled with good ideas of how we should let our light shine. So I think tonight we will go to our mystery board and find out what our mystery board has found in the Bible that talks about letting our light shine.
I have searched the Bible, and this is what I've found. Matthew 5:16. Let your light shine before people in such a way that they will see your good actions and glorify your Father in heaven. Matthew 5:16.
Let your light shine. In other words, let your actions be good so that others that are watching you can see and glorify your Father in heaven. What a great, great scripture to live by. And I hope you will. I hope this week you will pray and ask Jesus every day to help you to be kind and loving to others, and just to let His love shine through you. Be patient and gentle, all of those good qualities that says you love Jesus. And He will help you, boys and girls. And I hope you have a wonderful week, filled with joy and happiness and good things and doing good deeds for others. And I hope you will come back and join me again next Saturday at 7 for Pajama Prayers, when we start a fall series. I love the fall. Don't you love the fall? All the crisp air and the leaves falling and the bright colors of orange and greens and reds and yellows. Oh, I just love it. And it's going to be a great devotional series. So I hope you will invite your friends to join and watch with you every Saturday evening at 7. And also, boys and girls, if you don't have a church, we'd love to have you join us on Sundays. We have service at 9 and we have service at 11. And we're at 513 Johnstown Road. So come on in. Be a part of our children's church. We'd love to have you at Heritage Kids. Until then, go ahead, turn to someone there with you and say,
You are worth more than you know, capable of more than you think, and loved more than you can imagine. Good night.